Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
I ain't eating.
You ain't eating? What you mean you ain't eating? You ain't making this paper, man? Everybody eat.
I gotta eat, man.
You are listening to the Everybody Eats podcast. Now for your host, Mr. AJ Simmons.
Good morning, Thursday. Happy Thursday to y'all this morning. I'm AJ Simmons. This is the Everybody Eats podcast, and I am sent to change some lives this morning. I got me some help this morning, y'all. I got the great Kevin Trudeau on this podcast this morning. Now, he's not physically here with me, but we're going to pretend like he is, alright? Because I got a great clip for y'all to listen to real quick, because he's going to open it up for me, and I'm going to follow him up, and I'm going to bring it home. So listen to this.
It's easier today to make money than ever before because everyone's retarded today. Back when we started back in the 80s, most people were retarded, but you had a lot of competition. Today, there's virtually none. Everyone's impatient and greedy and lazy. I love that. Impatient, greedy, and lazy. They don't want to work. They don't work. Let me tell you something. You want to get rich? All right, fine. Are you home? Were you home last night watching TV? Were you in front of your freaking computer? All right, you're never going to get rich. Want to get rich? Have a job? Have a job? You work from 9 to 5? Really? Okay, you work from 9 to 5, you get home at 6? Yeah, okay. You want to get rich? Let me tell you the reality. Get your ass out of your house, leave your house, and go build a business. You shouldn't be home until 11 o'clock every night and work Saturday and Sunday. Do that for a freaking year. Then talk to me, baby. Don't say, oh, me and my rich friends have money. Let me tell you something. Me and my rich friends do have money because we work every night. And to this day, last night at 11 o'clock, KT was working. And at 6 o'clock this morning, I was up. At 6:15, I was drinking some coffee, working. Blaine called me the other day, last weekend. It was Saturday morning. Called me at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Brandy, you know, because you were here. 8 o'clock Saturday morning, BA calls me and says, hey, KT, it's Blaine. Get your butt out of bed. I called him back a few hours later. I said, Blaine, I got your message, but my butt wasn't in bed. I was in the studio with Brandy. He goes, it's Saturday. I go, yeah, but we're working all day Saturday, and we're working all day Sunday. Folks, I don't have to work. Do you understand? What were you doing Saturday and Sunday? Well, I'm watching the Final Four. You know, it's basketball season. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't enjoy that. I like watching the Masters when it's coming up soon. But here's the difference. When I was starting my business career, I didn't watch the Masters because I said I can't afford to watch the Masters. I said someday I'll have enough money, I'll go to the Masters. See the difference? Some of you aren't willing to give up what you love. You're gonna have to give things up if you want success. If you ask people how much they make, somebody tells you how much he makes per hour. Another guy tells you how much he makes per day. Another guy tells you how much he makes per week. Another guy tells you how much he makes per month. Another guy tells you how much he makes per year. What's the difference? The guy who tells you how much he makes per year makes the most money. The guy who tells you how much he makes per hour makes the least. Are you paying attention? See, your thinking is too short term. If you're broke, you don't see the big picture. You're not a long-term thinker. You don't have the right mentality. You're living paycheck to paycheck, and you're thinking from hour to hour, day to day, week to week, or month to month. People who are wealthy don't think that way. They think year to year. The wealthier a person is or will be is dependent upon their range of thinking, the timeline. So for you who have $100 to invest or $500 to invest, stop thinking about what you're going to turn that into in the next month or 60 days or 90 days. Start thinking of, how am I going to start turning this into a fortune in the next 5 years? You see, if you can understand that, if you start looking at a 5-year plan, that $100 can be significant. When I started my first business, in the mail order business, guess how much I started with? I started with $50. $50 that I earned from being a newspaper boy. And I was also a clown and a professional magician. I was a professional clown and a professional magician. I also played the organ at a Methodist church, and I got paid money to play the organ on Sunday at the Methodist church. So I took the money from my paper route. I also shoveled snow. I also pulled weeds in the winter, in the summer. I was a professional clown performing at birthday parties and a magician. And I was playing the organ. So I was collecting money, and I used the money, and I started with $50. And I took that $50 and I put it into a bank account with my very first company called Collegiate Enterprises International. I put that money in there and I said, okay, I'm not going to take any money out for myself. This is going to be my seed corn, my seed money, and I'm going to turn this into more money, which I'm going to in turn turn into more money. I took that and I put together a business plan, a plan of action. I was mailing out some letters. I went into the mail order business, and I spent that $50 on mail. Within 3 weeks, I had returned back money. Around $150 came in, but I had to pay for the printing, I had to pay for the postage, I had to pay for the product. And after I paid everything, guess how much money was left in my bank account? $75. So with that $50, in about a month, I had made a net profit of $25, which was it's a 50% return on my investment. And then I said, I just did the math. I said, if I can crank this down from instead of a month to maybe 2 weeks and just continue to pyramid my profits, how much money am I going to have a year or 2 years from now? Oh my gosh. Folks, do you realize I made $1 million net profit before I was 18 using this method? And I didn't spend a penny of it. I kept reinvesting it. I had long-term thinking. And it happened faster because I had long-term thinking. See, many of you don't understand sacrifice. As I was building that, I wasn't spending a penny. I was reinvesting that money into my business. Many of you are in a business of your own. Maybe you have a network marketing company or something, and you're doing something, and you keep wanting your lifestyle to change today. You keep spending your money. Oh, I bought a new car. You bought a new car. You're an idiot. You're starting a business. You sell your freaking car. You don't buy a new car. You sell it and get a cheaper car and take that extra money and put it into your business. That's what you're supposed to do. See, if you have, some of you start your own MLM business or whatever. And even if you make a little money, I've talked to people, well, my check is around $400 a month. Oh, that's terrific. So what are you doing? Well, I just bought a new car because I can afford a bigger payment. I go, are you an idiot? Are you retarded? No, what you're supposed to do is if you had a car, you sell the car, you buy a cheaper car, take the extra money, and you invest it back into your business that's giving you the profits. Don't eat your seed corn. Sacrifice for a year. That's how you get it going. Nobody's willing to do this.
Let me tell you something. A lot of us, right, when we start to wake up and start to figure out what it takes to be successful, the immediate thing that you'll probably start doing is, and a lot of you are probably in this phase now, but I'm finna get you out of it right now. You'll start comparing yourself to your friends, right? Your friends and your family, and you'll be getting on them about how they spend their time. See, you so busy gossiping when you need to be doing this. Or, you know what I mean? Or you watch TV all day. See, I'm out here grinding, right? And you'll get on them, right? And you say they worry about the wrong things. And you make social media posts about them, how they ain't doing this, how you doing that, right? But here's the thing. How hard are you really grinding? Yeah, you grinding harder than them. But who the hell are they? They don't even know what's going on. You know what's going on. But you probably in a position where you're not doing as much as you know that you should be doing. And I'm going to tell you something. Your friends that you're probably comparing yourself to, that you're saying, oh, they bums, or they ain't doing nothing, they worried about the wrong thing. Well, guess what? They're ignorant. And what does ignorant mean? Not knowing. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything else. It's not an insult. It simply means not to know, okay? And so if they're ignorant, it doesn't make it bad as you if you're not ignorant. You know better, but you're not doing better. If you know better and won't do better, what's worse than that? There's no worse position to be in than knowing better and not doing better. Kevin Trudeau said it's easier than ever before to get rich today because most people are retarded. They don't want to work. You already got out of that state of knowing what you want. You know what I mean? You're not ignorant anymore. You know what you want. You know what it takes. You've been listening to some motivational stuff. You came across the right people. You came across my channel. But if you got stuff that needs to be done and you haven't even put it on your to-do list yet, there's a problem. Or here's a bigger problem. If you have it on your to-do list yet, you have it on your to-do list and you haven't gotten it done. If you have stuff that's been on your to-do list for Monday last week and it's still up there for Monday this week, that's a bigger problem. That's a bigger problem because you know better and you're not doing better. What's worse than that? What's worse than that? I remember the Christians used to tell me, they used to say, see, when you get new information, you're now responsible for basically living up to that new information. You know what I mean? So it's like once you know, now you gotta do it. You know better, so why are you not doing better? What's worse than that? What's worse than that? That's a horrible position to be in. Do that shit. Get up and do that shit. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. If you know you trying to lose weight, but you won't get up and go to the gym as many times as you told yourself you need to, that's a big problem. That's probably insanity to me. To know better and not do better. You know you gotta write that paper for school. You know you do, but you just go, well, I'll get to it tomorrow. What? No, man, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know better. How do you know better and you're not doing better? You're not motivated? You're not inspired? No, you don't want it. That's really what it comes down to. You just don't want it enough. You love the life that you have currently now. You're more comfortable with that. And you love that comfort more than you love the idea of what you believe is success. So you, like Eric Thomas says, you kind of want it. You don't really want it, you just kind of want it. You know what I mean? You don't want it bad enough. And so what I'm coming to tell you this morning is this. Don't be that person that knows better, that has all this information. You subscribe to 20,000 motherfuckers on YouTube and you listen to all the Tony Robbins and all the Evan Carmichael videos and Grant Cardone and Gary Vee. You can quote them motherfuckers back to back. But you ain't changing nothing in your life. You still broke. You still ain't doing that business the way that you know you're supposed to do it. Yeah, you started it. Yeah, you posted your little certificate for articles of organization on Facebook. But what the fuck do that mean if you ain't doing nothing every day? You gotta build it every day. 7 days a week. Well, that don't sound fun. I'm my balls. I make my schedule. Yeah, you make your schedule and your schedule is to work every fucking day. You have to. You have to. Most people have to work, regular people with regular jobs, they work for the same company 40, 50 years and then they supposed to retire for the rest of their life. Okay? 40 years. Well, guess what? You ain't trying to wait till the rest of your life retire. So therefore, you got to work twice as hard as these people. But guess what? Here's a reward. It's okay because it's yours. It's yours. You don't quit somebody else's shit and then go start your own and say, all right, I'm going to take it easy now. No. You go harder because it's your shit. This is your shit you talking about. That's why I just left the job that I was at, because they were working me harder than I was working for my own cleaning business back in Virginia. And I said, I'll be damned if I'm going to keep working harder for somebody else's shit. Period. It was a great experience and I appreciated the opportunity to work for them. But at the end of the day, I refuse to work harder for somebody else's shit than I work for my own. And that's what you need to do. Make up your mind that if you're going to work for yours, work for it. Work for your own. This is your business. So why are you not doing what you need to do for your business? How are you not doing it? Step it up. I committed to myself that I'm stepping mine up. I've stepped it up. I record my videos now ahead of time. I'm done waiting till the last minute and not getting stuff done. You know what I mean? I'm done rushing at the last minute trying to mail my checks to Virginia and hoping that I get it there before the payday because I waited too late when I knew the damn checks was supposed to be due all month long. You need to make the decision within yourself. Make the decision within yourself that you're not going to be one of those people. That's the worst place to be in, okay? So this is the truth about success. The truth is you have to work. It's work. And nobody is going to pat you on your back. Ain't nobody going to be rooting for you in your face. You know what I mean? There'll be people rooting for you on the sideline, but they ain't going to say shit to you. They're so busy watching, but they ain't going to say nothing. You know what I mean? You might catch them face to face, and they'll say, yeah, man, I like what you're doing over there. But they just saw your fucking Facebook post or Instagram post, and they ain't hit the like button once. They ain't send you no comment. They ain't email you and tell you to keep it up. None of that. But you're going to have a lot of people tell you to your face, oh, you stupid, you should have went back to your job. Oh, you dumb, you should have kept that job. Oh, nah, that ain't going to work. You're going to hear all of that. But you have to keep going and work double as hard as everybody else with no type of verbal reward or anything. No reward for a while. You might not get paid for your business idea for years. Alibaba, what's his name, Jack Ma? I think he said it took Alibaba 3 years to make a dime. They didn't make no money for the first 3 years. Are you willing to go 3 years in a business and not make money? Are you willing to do that? To build a $1 billion company? That's what you got to be willing to do. Depending on what your goal is, you got to be willing to sacrifice. And the sacrifice might be sacrificing your current lifestyle to get something greater than that. But you got to lose first. You got to lose first. How do you get bigger? When you trying to work out and you trying to build muscle, how do you build muscles? You got to break down the current muscle so you can build up a bigger one, a greater one, a stronger one. That's how it works. So this is the truth about success, y'all. You got to get it. You got to work 7 days a week if it takes. Whatever it takes, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get these goals. Let's kill it. Thank y'all for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting to the Everybody Eats podcast. Check out ajsimmonsonline.com. Follow me at ajsimmonsonline, alright? I like this one. Y'all got me motivated this morning. Y'all got me rolling. I'm in my zone. And I wish y'all have a productive day. And let's get it, y'all. Thank you. Real quick, I want to tell you, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time around. So why not join a mastermind group full of like-minded people who can help you in your entrepreneurship journey? I created a Facebook group where we have exclusive access to all sorts of things. I'm talking about live Q&A videos with me every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. You can ask me whatever you want live on the spot. Then while you in the group, you with other entrepreneurs, you got that network, you building with each other. Then the third thing that I'm also offering is instant access to me. And the fourth thing is, which is probably the most important thing, is you have instant downloads, okay? Instant downloads to anything that I put in my store, any type of e-course, any type of video that I sell on YouTube or on my site, any type of the starter kit, the Clean Biz starter kit that everybody wants, my ebook, Is It a Scam? The Truth About Commercial Cleaning Franchises, all of that and anything that I release in the future, as long as you in this mastermind group, you can download it instantly, no extra charge, okay? So all of that, not to mention the daily motivational uploads in that group, okay? So make sure you join the group. It's only $97 to get started. That's the initial fee. And the reason why it's $97 is so that'll prevent you from joining, downloading all of my content and then leaving, okay? Thank y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick. If you're interested in that, the link is below this video. Click on that and go to and join that mastermind now, y'all. Thank y'all.